half an hour by train away from Madrid, Toledo is a very popular one-day trip. This place right here is called Plaza Zocodover.
Plaza Zocodover.
Now, this square is very nice, and today is a very popular meeting point for locals and tourists. However, it has a dark side. Back in the day, this place was used for a lot of different things. People who died and had no family, they were put in cages in the middle of this square. They had bullfights over here. Oh yeah, and they were also burning people alive. This small city has one of the best preserved old towns in Spain, and I want to see it. The bridge I'm standing on right now, not only it has an amazing view left and right, but also a pretty cool story. Apparently, a couple of days before the inauguration of this bridge, the architect realized he made some major miscalculations. He went home and told this to his wife. What did the woman do? She took care of the mess. She came here overnight and burned the place down. It just so happened that overnight there was a storm, so everyone thought a lightning hit the place. Afterwards, of course, the architect rebuilt the place with the proper calculations. Still standing here today. Point of story? Get a woman that will take care of your shit. Random things. Swords and marzipan. That's what Toledo is apparently mostly known for. I've seen some pretty cool swords here, but I think I'll have some problems flying back to Denmark with them. I don't know. Marzipan, however, I can eat all day. So apparently back in the day, around the year 1200, the city was starving because of the lack of wheat. The nuns decided to do something about it, so by using the only thing they had in their pantry, almonds and sugar, they discovered marzipan.
Mazapan.
Thanks, nuns. Narrow streets and warm weather, it's something Spain has in common with Italy and all the other southern European countries. But so far, I haven't seen something like this. So in order to protect the city from the sun's heat, they've hanged this piece of material, which, to be honest, it's pretty cool if you ask me. It's quite beneficial during the day. I don't think it matters if you're religious or not, but Toledo has plenty of churches to visit just to admire the architecture. Besides the nice architecture, this city is the home of the second biggest church in Spain. I personally recommend to at least visit the Church of Santo Tome, where you can find the famous painting of El Greco. We didn't have time to visit the whole city, but I do have time for one more story. You know, when you visit a place for the first time, the way you get treated in restaurants and cafes, the service you get, says a lot for the first impression. We were lucky enough to stumble upon this modest restaurant where the waiter was just amazing. He barely spoke any English, but he was trying to be very communicative with other forms of communication. At the end, after we paid, he showed us his stack of small pieces of paper that he would give clients to write their impressions on. Basically, to let him know and the future clients how nice the service they got was. And we were flattered when he asked us to do the same. It might not seem like a lot to you, but to this day I can remember at least one person from our travels that made an impact in each country. So now we have our guy from Toledo. Okay, cool. I gotta wrap this up. I gotta catch a train. Okay, I got 20 minutes. made it. See you next week.